At the last election, I was watching the election results roll in, and the lieutenant governor race was very, very close. In fact, we get the results from the southern part of the state before we get the results from the northern part of the state, particularly up in Kootenai County. And so as I'm watching this, I'm seeing the numbers are right just neck and neck as all the southern precincts close and the northern one close. And I texted my friend, and I said, "You got this." And she texted me back and she says, "That's so close, how do you know?" And I said, "It's because the people in North Idaho love you." Yeah. So I would like to introduce, for a report from the Capitol, my friend and Lieutenant Governor Janice McGeachin and our treasurer, Julie Ellsworth.
Well, I can't tell you how wonderful it is to be here with you tonight. We've been looking forward to being here in your beautiful God's country. Yeah, up here. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm glad that Brent Riggin mentioned your slogan, "Making America Great," starts right here in Idaho. And you guys made that happen. And I asked, "Can I use that as a campaign slogan?" He said, "Yes, absolutely, as long as you give credit to Kootenai County." So thanks to the Central Committee for your awesome work. That you look at the crowd, it's amazing. And for what you do, I love following all of you on Facebook, social media, and seeing how active and engaged you are. I mean, I could talk about what's happening in the state, but I mean, we got a lot of really good things to talk about. Our President Trump, who was recently acquitted in the Senate. Yes. One of the charges against our president was that he obstructed Congress and that he dared not show up in front of Congress when they subpoenaed him. So thank you so much to the senators who voted to acquit our president. But what we have here, it's a little bit bulky, but our president, Trump, I love Kootenai County so much. I mean, you guys are so awesome. I see your sign waves and all that. What this is a record of accomplishments from our president in the first 3 years of office. This is fine print 12 number. Just think of how long it would be if it was gold and 24 print. But you could come up and look at any of these things and find three things on here that our president has done. Appointing Gorsuch and Kavanaugh, 2 pro-life judges of the Supreme Court. He has completely flipped on its head the Ninth Circuit Court. Hallelujah, praise God. And also what our president, the first president who attended the pro-life march in Washington, D.C. a week ago. Health and Human Services, this president has defined that life begins at the moment of conception. And this is being interpreted down through Medicare, Medicaid, FDA, that never before in the history. And so our president has done so much, record reductions in corporate income tax. That's why our country is on fire. And March the 10th is our Idaho's presidential primary. And so we want to encourage all of you to continue to be engaged and excited about our president. None of this would have happened without you and your efforts to help keep Republican leadership in our state and in our nation. So thank you so much for your effort. You have made this happen. We have some voter registration cards here, and if every single one of us as registered voters, would find one new registered voter in the state, and we could double our voter rolls. And I can guarantee you that the liberals who are trying to change the composition of our beautiful state of Idaho, they are paying people to go out and do the same. So I'm going to pass these around. I know I don't have enough, but I'm going to leave a whole box tomorrow. And that's our challenge to you, is to go out and get only one new registered voter. You know you can find them. They're from California. They're coming over here from Washington. You know where they are. They're your neighbors. So go out there and get them registered to vote for Idaho. I'll turn it over to
Just to say,
well, thank you.
yeah. Janice, it is a thrill to work with her always. I feel like we have, something in common in the Capitol building. But the exciting thing is we were named as the co-chairs of Donald Trump's campaign here in Idaho. This is the easiest sell I've ever had to do in my whole life. It is so uplifting to hear all the stories. I hope you'll take this action item, really register new people. We have marginal districts, and that can put them over. If we find these new voters, we have a lot of people that have moved in, but the Democrats are identifying those people that have moved in. So are we. Please help us do that, and it's an honor to serve this president. Thank you.
Thanks for all that you do. And I want to just make a few more comments about the state of Idaho, in your leadership in Idaho, under Republican leadership. We're doing great. We're reducing regulations. We're making sure that government spending is kept where it should be. But I do want to point out what are the liberals the words that they use. Pay attention to the words that they use. Our governor has made Idaho the least regulated state in the nation. He was in the Capitol. And that's huge, to be the least regulated state. And we are making sure that we are spending your taxpayer dollars wisely and efficiently. And thank you to the House Education Committee for repealing Common Core standards. Thank you for that. Again, our friends across the aisle, as President Reagan would say, our friends who know so much about so little. Our friends who know so much about so little. She writes that we are nuking public education. This is the word she wrote in her newsletter today, the leader of the Democratic Party. Nuking public education by repealing these standards, which across the state of Idaho, and I know how many of you came out and testified on these Common Core standards. And that's what she says, that we are nuking education in Idaho. But what's very revealing in her newsletter is that this action puts over $200 million in federal funds at stake. That is really the crux of the issue in so many cases, is that the federal government tries to influence how we behave in our state by dangling the carrot in front of us. So we're not nuking public education. We're trying to help our kids be successful, and that's the important thing. So, yeah. Thanks for all that you do. And I want to just now take the opportunity to introduce Elizabeth Hodge, as she's going to be coming before you and talking to you about her efforts with the Northwest Liberty Academy. I had the opportunity to speak with their group, and they're doing some awesome things to teach the young kids. That's where it really all begins, is in our schools with the young people, to teach them about the principles of our government, our Republican form of government, and how we need to continue to fight to preserve those principles. So with that, please help me welcome Elizabeth Hodge.
Thank you, Janice. It's a real pleasure to be here. We're here from the Eagle, Idaho area, down in the south area. Northwest Liberty Academy is a nonprofit nonpartisan, non-denominational organization founded on advancing the principles of a free society and free enterprise, beginning with the founder's acknowledgement that men are by nature free and derive their natural rights from God, not government. We believe that free enterprise is also the right of the people to engage in free and moral exchange of ideas, goods, and services. To that end, we work with children from 6 through adults. In fact, our Liberty Academy, which holds an annual Liberty Symposium held in the Boise area. You've got some flyers on your table that explain about our academy. Work with, we say, with students 12 to 112. And we teach them these principles every year with speakers and amazing people. We've had Janice there, we've had Les Bolcher, we've had a number of real fun people that have participated, and we appreciate their involvement. Just briefly, we will be coming throughout the state showing a film called No Safe Spaces. If you haven't seen that, I encourage you to Google No Safe Spaces. It's something that we've been teaching at Liberty Academy for over 5 years, and we will be showing it again at Liberty Academy, but we're coming throughout the state. If you are interested in having this come to your area, just Google nwlibertyacademy.org and keep in touch with us, and we'll let you know when we're in your area. Thank you very much.